Good morning, students. Today's date is 18th of December. I'm going to teach you science. Now, I'm going to ask you a few questions. If you know the answer, please raise your hand and answer in complete statement. What are the animals that depend on a human for food, shelter, and care called? Yes, the animals that depend on human for food, shelter, and care are called domestic animals. Name any two domestic animals. Yes, two domestic animals are cat and dog. Where do cats and dogs live? Yes, cats and dogs live on land. Yes. What do you think when land starts shaking all of a sudden? Yes, when land starts shaking all of a sudden, we think that an earthquake has occurred. What is an earthquake? Okay, students, now I'm going to teach you about earthquake in detail. Which planet is known as the blue planet? Yes, Earth is known as blue planet. What is an earthquake? An earthquake is a sudden shaking or trembling of the earth which lasts for a short time. It is caused by a disturbance deep inside the earth crust. Earthquakes occur all the time all over the earth. They are not even noticed. Major earthquakes are less frequent. They can cause immense damage to buildings, bridges, dams, and properties. Earthquakes can cause floods, landslides, and tsunami. What is an earthquake? An earthquake is a sudden shaking or trembling of earth. What causes an earthquake? Okay. The uppermost layer of the earth is called the crust. It is not in one piece, it is fragmented. Each fragment is called a plate. These plates are in continual motion. When they brush past one another or a plate goes under another due to collision, they cause disturbance in Earth's crust. It is the disturbance that shows up as an earthquake on the surface of the Earth. What is a plate? Each fragment is called a plate. How an earthquake is measured? Since earthquakes are caused by the movement of the plates, the boundaries of the plates are weak zones where earthquakes are most likely to occur. They are also known as seismic or fault zones. The power of an earthquake is expressed in the terms of a magnitude of a scale called the Richter scale. Really destructive earthquakes have magnitude higher than 7 on Richter scale. How is the outermost layer of the earth? Yes, the outermost layer of the earth is fragmented. How will you protect yourself against earthquake? Okay. If you are at home, then the steps that you need to take to protect yourself: take shelter under a table, stay there till the shaking stops, stay away from tall and heavy objects that may fall on you. If you are in bed, do not get up, protect your head with a pillow. If you are outdoors, find a clear spot away from the building, trees, and overhead power lines. Drop to the ground. If you are in a car or a bus, do not come out. Ask the driver to drive slowly to a clear spot. Okay, students, now I'm going to ask you a few questions based on whatever we have studied so far. What does an earthquake cause? Yes, an earthquake causes landslides, tsunami, floods. Okay. What is the uppermost layer of the earth called? Yes, the uppermost layer of the earth is called crust. What are weak zones also known as? Yes, the weak zones are also known as seismic or fault zones. What is the magnitude of really destructive earthquake? Yes, the magnitude of really destructive earthquake is higher than 7 on Richter scale. Name any one step to protect yourself against earthquake. If you are at home, take a shelter under a table and stay there till the shaking stops. Now, match the following. Earthquake? Yes, sudden shaking of land. Weak zones? Yes, earthquakes are most likely to occur. Richter scale? Yes, magnitude of earthquake is measured. Crust? Yes, fragmented. Destructive earthquake? Magnitude higher than 7. Good. Now, students, note down the today's homework. You have to draw the diagram of movement of Earth's plate. Okay, that's it for today. I hope it wasn't. I. That's it for today. Thank you so much, class.